Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Everyone is following this story. It's almost like from the movie The Meg. Did you see that movie about the billionaire on the submarine and they find that ginormous shark thing? Anyway, these people have gone on this deep diving sub
around the Titanic
to go and see the Titanic, and it is a rich man's expedition.
Of course, but there's also experts involved. So yes, it is a rich man's expedition, but with these people in that capsule are also some of the world's leading Titanic experts.
Yeah.
And they have 35 hours of oxygen left. Someone who has done a lot of reading on this in recent days is Tash Lee, our newsreader. Hello, Tash.
Hello.
Wow, what an incredible story. I was listening to a report, it's a year old or so, from David Pogue, who's a CBS News reporter. He went into this capsule and he, from all intents and purposes, it sounds actually, from the get-go, quite dodgy.
The Titan is the only 5-person sub in the world that can reach Titanic depth.
An experimental submersible vessel that has not been approved or certified by any regulatory body and could result in physical injury, disability, emotional trauma, or death.
We run the whole thing with this game controller.
Come on!
Sign me up.
So what do we make of this, Tash? What is the scenario? What are the chances of these people surviving?
They've been given a 1% chance
1%?
of survival as it stands. Yeah.
So I'm looking at an illustration I've got in front of me here, and you can see there's the surface of the water. You can see where someone would be scuba diving below that. A traditional submarine is underneath that, and then there's just long drop down to where the Titanic is as to where, presumably, this submersible is.
Well, think about it. It takes about 8 hours to get down to the Titanic. So that's like from here to Melbourne. It's very, very far down, and traditional submarines can't actually reach there, and that's where the problem's arisen. Nobody can really reach there.
Where do we think it is? Is it in the Titanic?
Well,
Has it drifted off?
Well, they don't know, and the problem is the only way for them to communicate and to have any direction is via text message, and they were communicating kind of with, the mothership upstairs to figure out where to go, but that communication has ended. So they have no nav system in that tiny little vessel.
Wow.
Just that joystick.
And is it possible that it could be floating on the surface? So if it popped to the surface, would it be okay?
It could very well have popped to the surface. The problem is the area is so wide, so they still can't find it. And the really big issue is that the door can only be opened from the outside. So even if they've popped to the surface and they can see the sunlight, they can't open the door. They're still stuck.
Oh, my God.
I'm going to ask a gruesome question here, but this is the stuff we're all thinking. Under these circumstances, how would you die? Do you just lack of oxygen and you go to sleep?
Yeah, so there's a couple of ways that's it, your lack of oxygen, and then you'll just go to sleep. Or the hull could implode, and that would happen almost instantaneously.
Right.
And experts said that you would hear the whirring sound of metal before you knew what was happening. It would happen so fast.
But having said that, these people know they're in trouble. They're not still thinking they're on this trip. They've known for a couple of days now that they're in dire straits, haven't they?
I mean, I feel like almost the CEO he's gone on this whole mission, and a lot of the stuff he said seems to be out of the ordinary. I feel like he would maybe say to them, there's still a chance we'll be rescued.
Right.
There's still a chance we'll be rescued, because in the videos that he's, put out about the vessel, which has got some serious safety flaws, he said, even if we lose communication, even if we don't know what's happening, you're still safe inside. You're safe inside, but you can't go anywhere. So what do you think's going to happen?
But you're safe inside, presuming that you're about to be rescued, hopefully.
Well, I think that's probably hopefully.
Is it possible it could have got caught up in the Titanic wreckage?
Yeah, 100%. It could be in there.
But as you said, normal craft can't get down there.
No.
It's not like getting your Navy SEAL divers to go down.
So the Navy is now sending, the last thing that I read, they've got a special system that can lift bulky things from the bottom of the ocean. So they're sending that out now. The problem is it's not like an anchor where you can just drop it down and hope they're going to pick something up. They've still got to find it.
Wow, it's so stressful. And I feel like I can't breathe just hearing about this story.
I'm getting a panic attack thinking about it. It's so interesting, though, because, the allure of the Titanic, but it's also putting yourself in that position. I cannot imagine what is going through their head. There's no water, there's no food, and there's a really shoddy toilet in there.
The
Sign
toilet.
me up.
Amanda said, I've just had a bean burrito. Let's go.